All right, if you're a marketing manager apprentice, you've probably stared at the S7 competency and thought, whoa, oversee, manage, and approve a project. It can feel like this huge, scary mountain to climb. How do you even start? And maybe more importantly, how do you prove you've actually done it? Well, don't worry. In this explainer, we're going to break it all down and give you a super clear roadmap. Let's dive in.
I mean, this is the big one, right? Overseeing a project, it just sounds so, I don't know, official, so senior. It's about taking the reins from the very beginning to the very end, planning it, getting it done, and keeping an eye on it to make sure it actually hits its goals. But how do you go from being the one learning the ropes to the one in charge?
So to make this all feel a bit less like a textbook and a lot more real, we're going to follow the journey of someone just like you. Meet Jody. She's a level 6 marketing apprentice at a retailer called IBIS Stores, and right now, S7 is that next big hurdle she's got to clear for her portfolio. Her story is going to be our guide through all of this.
Okay, so here's the plan. We'll start by really getting what the role is all about. Then, we'll get into a practical 6-step plan. After that, we'll cover how you actually capture the evidence for APTM, how to get ready for your endpoint assessment, and finally, see how it all comes together to take you from apprentice to a full-blown manager. All right, first things first. Jody sits down with her line manager Riddle to really get to the bottom of what S7 is actually about. So yeah, there's the official definition. Taking responsibility for the whole shebang, planning, executing, monitoring to hit those big strategic goals. But, that's just words on a page, right? Riddle gets this. She knows to make it actually sink in, Jody needs something more, a powerful analogy.
And this is where it gets really good. To make it all just click for Jody, Riddle gives her this amazing analogy. She says, okay, forget you're in marketing for just a second. For S7, you need to start thinking like a movie director. And honestly, this simple little mental switch is a total game changer.
And when you think about it, the parallel is just perfect, isn't it? A movie director, they don't write every single line of dialogue and they're not holding every camera, but they approve the script, they manage the whole cast and crew, and they have the final say on what makes it to the screen. It's the exact same for you as a marketing manager. You approve the strategy, you manage your team, you oversee the execution, and you're the one who signs off on the final campaign. You're the director of your project's story.
Okay, so Jody's got this new director mindset, which is awesome. Now she meets up with her mentor, Adam. He's the guy who's going to give her the practical, step-by-step roadmap to actually build this skill and show she's got it.
The whole director analogy is fantastic for getting your head in the right space, but Adam knows Jody needs a solid, concrete plan, something she can actually follow. So he breaks the entire process down into 6 really manageable steps. And this isn't just theory, okay? This is a practical guide you can use for pretty much any project you lead.
And here it is, the 6-step plan. Step 1, understand the scope and objectives. This is the why. What are we actually trying to achieve here? Step 2, develop the project plans. This is your how, the nitty-gritty details, tasks, KPIs. Step 3 is all about coordinating teams and resources, getting everyone on the same page. Step 4, monitor progress and adjust. You got to keep an eye on things and be ready to pivot based on the data. Step 5, approve key deliverables. See, just like that director approving the final cut. And finally, Step 6, report and communicate results. You have to tell everyone how it went. This 6-step playbook is your golden ticket.
Okay, so Jody's got the mindset, she's got the plan, but now comes what might be the most crucial part for her apprenticeship, turning all that work into solid, undeniable proof. And for that, she's got her coach, Olivia.
So Jody gets put in charge of a new product launch at IBIS Stores. This is perfect, right? It's her chance to put everything into action. And as she goes through Adam's 6 steps, her coach, Olivia, is right there with her, helping her figure out how to capture every single thing she does as a piece of evidence for her APTM portfolio. And check this out. This slide just nails that link between doing the work and proving the work. So when Jody creates the campaign timeline and budget, boom, that's her project plan evidence right there. The weekly check-in emails she sends, that's your stakeholder communication examples. The social media ads she gives the final yes on, those are her approved marketing materials. That screenshot of the clicks and conversions, that's her performance dashboard. And when she writes down what worked, what didn't, and what she learned, that's her reflection. You see? Every action can be turned into a piece of evidence. And this is so important because when an assessor is looking at your portfolio, all that evidence needs to paint a really clear picture. They're looking for 4 main things. Can you plan and organize a project clearly? Can you coordinate your team effectively?
Are your decisions actually aligned with the project goals? And finally, can you track what's happening, make changes when needed, and report on the results? That's the story your evidence needs to tell.
So Jody's got this rock-solid portfolio of evidence. The final hurdle now is preparing for her endpoint assessment, the EPA. So Olivia switches gears and becomes her rehearsal partner for the big day.
So Olivia throws a classic EPA question at her, one you'll almost definitely get in some form. It's designed to test if you can actually apply S7 in the real world. She asks, "Tell me about a time you managed a project and had to make adjustments." How would you answer that one? And here is Jody's answer. It's just perfect. It's so concise and powerful. Just listen to the key words she's hitting from the standard. Developed the project plan, coordinated the team, monitored KPIs, adjusted the plan, and reported the outcome. She's not just telling a story about her work, she's speaking the language of the assessment and proving she knows her stuff.
Okay, let's bring it all home. Jody started out pretty confused by S7, and now look at her. She's confidently showing she can do it, no problem.
So, what are the big takeaways from Jody's journey that you can use? First, think like a director. Own that project from start to finish. Second, follow the 6 steps. Use that as your guide every single time. Third, and this is a big one, turn your actions into evidence. Document everything. And finally, practice your answers. Use your own evidence to get ready for the EPA.
And what's the result of all this? Well, Jody isn't just an apprentice anymore. She's a confident project leader, totally ready to step into her role as a marketing manager. She's got the mindset, she's got the plan, and she's got the proof. She has absolutely mastered S7. Look, Jody's journey shows that S7 isn't some impossible mountain you can't climb. It's a skill, and like any skill, you can build it step by step. So really the question isn't if you can do it, it's what amazing marketing project are you going to direct next?